Namaste and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss how can you heal for free. Let's dive into it. Hi. So let's discuss how can you heal for free, right? Now, what is healing? That's one question that almost everyone asks me whenever I start with any form of healing, like whether it be advanced angel healing, advanced Ho'oponopono, whether it be related to yoga and meditation and stuff like that, past life regression, all these are different forms of healing. But all these different forms of healing, even though they are taking different paths perhaps, they're all reaching to a same or similar effect. Okay, so first of all, what is healing? Why do we need healing, right? If you think of these two words, cure and heal, there's a difference. Cure is like, let's say you got a cut, okay, and you put some medicine on it, and by it cures, as in it becomes better, like, as compared to what it was when it was hurt. Healing says that the entire root cause of it would be taken away. The root cause of the problem would be taken away. That's the entire aim of healing if it is done with consistency. 2 nights ago, I was doing a meditation on ancestral healing. Ancestral healing is related to your ancestors. Now, in the lineage that you are born, okay, the family that your soul has chosen, like picked up your body, okay, I'm going to be a man or a woman, and then you decide to be born here. It also impacts you a number of ways. First of all, if you are a healer, like, you are born with that kind of light, with that kind of intention and purpose, you're supposed to be healing others also in your lineage, okay? The second thing is that in doing so, you also take in the imprints of the entire lineage. Imprints, someone may have done something bad in the lineage, in your, amid your ancestors. Someone may have done something really good in your ancestors, just like you get hold of the poverty or, being rich, both the things, wherever you are born, you just get it free of cost. Even the bad and the good experiences stay over. Now, when I was doing this as ancestral healing, and I was actually literally feeling like I'm time traveling back into, things. That was something that as a past life regression therapist, I realized that that's something that I've commonly seen when I take in patients, like I take in my mentees or clients for past life regression. And I try not to do more than 2 sessions a week. Yeah, that's to keep my sanity on. And I do karma cleansing before and after. Why? Because when you go to someone's past life, there is a lot of violence always. Human history is filled with violence, if you really believe it, like Earth as it is, where it is right now. Obviously, we are talking about Earth coming into, the coming of the new Earth and stuff like that. However, the past, into the, timeline that we are, is filled with gross details, I'd say. Gross, really violent details. Human history is filled with wars. If a king would die, that meant devastation for the entire kingdom. Already there's so many the men were killed in the battle. And then when the other side took over, they took over women as well. Even the queen, she was crashed into being nothing, and not just nothing, into pleasing the next new king in any which way he pleased. So do you understand? There's a lot that is there which needs to be cleared. In one way or the other way, we are all related to it. Why people say that you should not have a house near a graveyard or, on the graveyard for some reasons, because it's not just because someone died over there. It was because people grieved, okay? And that land is only associated with that grief. Okay, it's not like a house that in every house someone dies. But then in that same house, people do celebrate as well. New childbirth, like childbirth happens, and then festivals are celebrated, puja is happening. That's why the house is different from the graveyard. Now, what I want you to understand is the entire need for healing. Okay, why do we need to heal? So, it maybe Hinduism talked about this much before, and it's not like I'm a Hindu soul. No, I'm a Hindu entity in this lifetime. I remember my lifetimes as a Muslim woman and as a Sikh man, and presently as a Hindu, I do angel healing. Okay, and I do connect to the Holy Spirit a lot. So, frankly, I have left my tags as any one religion. I think I belong to God. So, going back into history, if you see, there's a lot of gross things happening and a lot of violence which were only there because of people being vibrationally very, very low, and all these patients of mine, or all these clients of mine, I have seen number of them going into the past lifetimes, seeing that they were beheaded. For myself, I must tell you, in one of the lifetimes I died in fire, like the fire was lit, and that was a smell that I used to constantly get. It took me 2 years to realize that when I get into deep meditations, why do I get the smell of burning? Because I died burning. So people have been killed, they have been a part of the armies. So many souls as a woman or even as a man perhaps have been raped in past lifetimes. Children have been kept away from parents. They have lost their parents. They are just leading a nomadic life. It's filled with grossness. And that is why I say, like in the beginning, when I wanted to know my own past lives, okay, and I went into the depths of it, I was frankly in a soul shock. I could not believe, oh God, these things happened in my past lives. And in one of the lifetimes, I had renounced the entire thing, like everything. And because of which it took me time in this lifetime to get back on track. Because if I said I don't need a connection, I don't need any relationships, I had to work on things to get it back. If I said I don't need any worldly pleasure, I had to work on, revoking the curse or revoking the vows that I may have taken. So I hope you do understand the platform or the foundation of why we need healing. We're all born across, this kind of history, everyone. So that gets me into telling you that, common lifetimes. All these things are very common to all the souls across lifetimes. Your traumas in this particular lifetime, your traumas in the past lifetimes, some of your phobias that you have, unexplained fears and unexplained behaviors, they all have root causes in the past lifetimes. So how to heal for free? Okay, when I say how to heal for free, I do not say that you will not require 1 rupee or anything of that sort. I'm not trying to say that you will be required to do nothing. Okay, what I'm trying to say is you will not require anything outside of your house. Okay, but you need consistency. Consistency, please put that as a word in your head. Nothing happens without consistency. If you are not consistent with eating every day and sleeping every day, I'm sure you will suffer. You know that already. So healing also is like food and sleep. You need to do it every day. You will not need a mentor. Let me tell you that. God is the ultimate mentor and God will keep you guiding. Yes, at a certain point of time, you may wish to take a mentor. That's great. But as of now, if you start with these practices, in the next 1 month itself, you will see major changes in your life. If you practice for 6 months and 1 year, oh my God, you're going to be a changed entity. Okay. So let's start. And that I'm telling you, after spending lakhs of rupees on my own healing. Okay. And I'm still not sure if I want to be a healer for lifetime or not, because I really want to delve deeper into understanding what is my life purpose. Why was I born? What is the exact thing that I'm here to serve humanity or the world with? The first thing is that, if you want to create new order, you need to erase the previous one, right? Now, if I want to create a new building instead of this, I'll have to pull this down, remove the debris, and then only build up a new one. Okay. So here it's not like you just have to first erase the previous thing. You can do all these things together. The first thing that you need to do is get some loose sheets. And I do mean loose only. Or, you can pick up one paper from a notebook or somewhere, notepad, and get hold of black pen or pencil. Only black pen or pencil. Please do not take red pen by any chance. and start writing all your grievances. So, and I would not say like take 2 hours, 10 minutes regularly, every day, 10 minutes. Or my boss, the way he behaves with me, what does he think of himself? Or my wife, or my husband, or my children don't listen to me at all. Write all the negative things. If you cannot write that fast, you can just scribble. But the entire energy that goes down on paper should be that of frustration, pain, all the negative emotions. Do that. Give yourself 10 minutes. If you want to cry, cry over it. But even while crying, you are just scribbling and thinking of things, all the negative things. Put the pen aside, tear off the page, okay, into number of pieces, go and burn it. And once you've burnt it, collect the ashes and under running water, let it flow. It's called Vaman Kriya. It's actually an ancient Vedic practice. And we're not talking much about ancient practices. The best of practices were already there in the ancient times. We're not talking about them anymore. So the fact that, when you do that, energetically, you feel very, very cleansed. If you do that one day, you will see the change already. You'll feel better. If you do it for 1 week, you will actually want to get into that. Now, let me also tell you one thing, what happens along with these things. The positive as well as the negative energy lies within us, okay, especially within the body, okay. That is why a soul out of the body cannot clear up the karma. The soul needs to enter a body to be able to clear and balance the karma, okay. So this body is the real deal where we can, deal with karma and stuff. So what do you have to do? What I'm trying to warn you against is that your conscious mind will very easily get connected to the negative energies and it will say, oh my God, it's kind of boring. Let's leave it for today. I've done it for 7 days now. Let me do it tomorrow. And then next day tomorrow, today actually I didn't get time, So you will get all kinds of excuses, let me tell you that in the beginning, because I have faced all these things. And that is why it took me 3 years back to back. And so this is one of the easiest way of clearing your, negative thoughts to begin with, obviously. Now, the second thing that you can do is, which should be done early in the morning. And early in the morning or maybe immediately after you get up. That is to keep one diary. And for this, you must keep one diary. This is nothing to be burnt. It has to be kept with you. Say thank you to 5 people at least, or 10 people, things, situations, place, anything. Okay, I may be thankful to this coat. Oh, it's so warm. It's really cold out here, but the coat is like saving me, safeguarding me. So write down, I'm very grateful to dash, like whatever or whoever this is, because, what is the reason behind it? Why are you thankful? Once you've done that, do for 5 people or 5 things. Once you get into the 5, after that, get on to 10 at least, every day. Consistency is the key. Do that, for 1 month or 2 months, you'll actually see good things flowing into your life. It sounds very magical. All this magic is available on this very planet. Let me tell you, if you are an overly logical kind of a person who is logical to an extent to be illogical, let me tell you, you are not at the vibration of healing at all. You are still on the vibration of suffering. That is why you cannot have the trust. Like people have asked me, past lives exist? I've seen my own the flashes of my past lives, even before getting into regression. So trust the process and then do it. Do this gratitude practice and do not do it mechanically. This, no. Feel it. Say thank you with your head and heart. Feel the gratitude. Okay, so that was the second way. The third way is, something that again comes from the ancient times, which is called yoga. Yes, yoga. I'll just share the picture of the book here. This book actually got me to open my mind. Why am I so much, why am I healing so much with yoga? Okay, so ever since my childhood, I was always introduced in the sense it was not a particular person who came and introduced yoga to me. Oh, do this. No, I got a book of yoga and I used to do it early morning. And I was doing well across, things at that point of time too. However, whenever I asked for healing and whenever I thought that time is like, things are very difficult. Of course, Lord Shiva was always there for me, and then angel healing got introduced, Reiki healing got introduced. But something that Lord Shiva had created, yoga, okay, that got introduced to me. Like I was always pushed into doing that. And I did not understand. In the last 6 to 7 months, when I delved into yoga, frankly speaking, I spent a lot of money and time and effort into it. And I had multiplied benefits. I can see that in the way I act, my attitude, how I look at myself, and how my life changed. So the particular book I was talking about, that book actually says that there are therapeutic uses of yoga. And it actually helps you work on your karmics, okay, karmic situations, karmic debts, all the pains of trauma, especially the pranayam bit. The pain that has been caused because of trauma of this lifetime and the past lifetimes can be dealt very, very easily. And I had one lifetime, like, though time does not exist, but according to that, 3 to 4 lifetimes ago, I had faced one major trauma in my, in that lifetime, which I was not very well aware of, yet the fears related to it were showing in this lifetime. And when I started practicing yoga, like a magic, it was gone. Yoga is magic. That's the only word I say. I'm like very grateful to yoga. Anyways, so the fact that now people say, oh, that will take money. When my classes ended for the yoga that I was doing, and I had to do it on my own, on some days I would feel, a little lazy. So what I would do is, I, subscribe to many of the yoga channels free of cost. 10 yoga postures to be done every day, or pranayam to be done every day. Guess what? At whichever point of time I would wake up, I'll just start doing yoga. Yoga is is beneficial beyond, I have to make one video to tell you, if you knew all these things about yoga, you would start doing it from the next day. The fourth way how you can heal for free is, the fact that you need to do all those things that you really love. Yes, all those things that you really love, you need to do, because it's also related to your life purpose. It is like, let's say, off lately, I got to realize that, I'm supposed to be helping women open up their voices, because that's what has happened in my life. I could heal my voice. So the fact that then I started realizing that I've been expressing myself in different ways, right? And that is why so many modalities of healing I got to know. So the fact that my singing, which I have done every now and then whenever I felt depressed, and maybe exercising, my interest in dance, everything is related to that. When you do all these hobbies, they are actually bringing you back on the life purpose. Okay, most of the times the way we are brought up is take up science, become an engineer or doctor. Oh my God, as if there is no engineer already, or as if there's no doctor already. If you're good at science, great, you must become an engineer or doctor. But unfortunately, the generation previous to us, everyone was becoming an IAS officer, and guess what? Only few people became, and the rest of them, I don't know. So do not go purposeless. Please understand what I'm doing. Do I really love doing it? Profession is like marriage, even more important than marriage. Because if you don't like doing what you're doing, you are going to land into depression. So the fact that you must practice your hobby, because they're actually bringing you back into your real being. And the final thing that really matters, the fifth way you can heal, is by, keeping trust. Trust in what? Trust maybe in whichever energy you have mostly prayed to, or just close your eyes and think of God. Whatever comes in front of your eyes, for me, Lord Shiva comes. So I would always keep my faith, but I also keep myself open to other energies, because frankly speaking, I've been helped by so many energies. So the fact that all these energies are just one, we are a part of those energies. But trust can work wonders. And, what I'm trying to say is, I'm not trying to get you into subscribing to a particular guru. Yeah, because, even those mentees of mine who look forward to me, that, like a guruma or something, I always tell them that, please, I have my own journey. Please do not idolize me. Not everything that I've done in my life is like a god, okay? I've committed a lot of blunders myself and then learned that, I should not have been that good or something. So I'm not talking about a human being, a human entity. What I'm talking about is, the unseen energies on the other side. The side is just the same. We cannot see it. So have faith and trust and work towards them. And I'm not necessarily talking about lighting a diya every day. Of course, that depends on what you want. What I'm trying to say is, when you have faith, have it really from your heart, involve your heart. There is one video I owe about the heart center, the heart chakra, how it plays such a huge role in quantum jumping, in bringing about the right reality for yourself, getting you into the right vibration where you actually belong. Heart center or the heart chakra is actually the key to your spiritual awakening as well. If you have trust here and connect to whichever divine energy you wish to, your life will automatically be changed. Do not stay in that state of doubt and thinking that this person, whatever this person is doing, must be for some reason. No, there are people who actually don't do things for, selfish reasons only. There is goodness in the world still, if you look forward to it. Whatever you seek, you will find. That's something like similar to what Rumi said. And, it's a filtered vision through which we see the world. Get off the filter and see the world as it is. And when people start speaking like that, guess what? Some people start getting annoyed with them. I can tell you for sure. Some people start idolizing them beyond measures. Neither of them is right. Just listen to them, listen to yourself, listen to your soul. Practice all these 5 ways. And I'd say do not rush after mentors just like that and just throw in so much of money. Yeah, of course, if you need any courses, you feel guided to do that, because I felt guided to take so many courses. And I was just looking at the number of certificates I have, too many of them. And I like, did I really earn all of them? Yes, I did. But before getting there, first get these 5 practices done. That's it for today. If you have any questions, please do ask, and please do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.